Hey guys, TF here. Since there is a new Iron Man movie out, Iron Man 2, which I have seen, and you guys should go see it too, I have found it appropriate that I do some Iron Man reviews. So there will be more Iron Man reviews coming soon, so stay tuned for those. But for now, let's get on to this figure, the Iron Man first movie, Mark II armor. So if you haven't noticed yet, he is missing his shoulder pads. There is a long story behind that, and I won't bore you with that kind of stuff. But basically, this is just one of my favorite figures of this mold, because, well, obviously they have repainted this mold numerous times, but I have to say this is one of my favorite ones. Let's get on to his articulation first, get out of the way. The head does turn 360 all the way around. Does go down, but doesn't really look up, and that is because of this humongous ball joint on his head. Although, cool thing about this head is that if you do have like a custom Tony Stark head, you can like curl his arm here like this, and you can have his helmet resting there. So, whatever. Back to articulation, swivel ball joint here, goes in and out, turns 360, twist the bicep, double joint at the elbow, twist at the wrist, and bend at the wrist. And what I love about these figures is this ab joint. I just love this thing. Head came off again, you see? There. You can go 360. Although because of this, he doesn't have a waist joint, there's more than enough space for that. But practically what I hate about these figures are the infamous Hasbro hip ball joints. I just hate these things. But the cool thing is, or the good thing, and the bright side, since this is an Iron Man figure, you can just have him like in the Hall of Armor, or basically just staring down at something. Just leave him like that and he looks cool. So you don't really have to get him into those weird wacky splits, poses, or whatever. So you can see the ball joint works like this. If you don't know about it yet, it goes out and you actually have to manually twist it to that hinge so that you can move it forward like that. And as you just saw, there's a swivel here, and then there's a double joint knee, goes up and down in the foot, goes all the way around the foot. I don't know why you'd want to do that, and kinda, not really much, but yeah, kinda does that. And yes, he doesn't. The good thing is about this figure, he doesn't have that weird knee thing. Well, it kinda does, but not as much as my Mark III Iron Man, which goes all the way like that. So very ridiculous. But onto the detail of this figure, that's where this figure shines. And speaking of shine, in the movie, this armor is supposed to be really shiny metal. I don't know why they didn't give him that shiny metal finish on this guy. Maybe because if they did, then he would have chipped a shitload of chipping everywhere, every single joint. So I'm happy about that. But either way, he does still give off the prototype sort of vibe that it's the first one, not even painted yet, because if you can see all the detail on him, just see the black wash on him. So just gonna go over all the detail and turn it around. I won't go over the colors because you can clearly see that, but you do see the detail, the yellow detailing there. Just the black wash on this guy just looks amazing. So yeah, this guy is just amazing, and he did come with the missile launcher, what we call the booger blaster. I didn't really care for that much, so I don't know where it is right now. It's lost probably. But he looks fine on his own. So what Iron Man has, you can just, you know, laser you or something. So yeah, that's pretty much my review on Mark II Iron Man. I'm planning on getting maybe the new Iron Man 2 Mark VI armor, the Marvel Select, maybe, or maybe just the normal Marvel Select Iron Man. But I will be getting, either way, I will be getting a Iron Man figure this weekend, so stay tuned for a review of that. I will be doing a review next on the Mark III Iron Man, so stay tuned for that right after this one. But I do give this figure 2 thumbs up. Even if you are a hardcore collector, then you're obviously gonna want to get this. But even if you're just a normal action figure collector, it's just good to have this guy standing there in your collection, just staring down at something. Just have it looking at the side. You can just have it like that, and it looks really, really badass. So yeah, that's my review on the Mark II Iron Man. Stay tuned for more reviews. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.